Damn, Outlaw. Look at that stash, man. It's on point, buddy.
Oh yeah, dude. That beer's super fly too, son. What you been doing?
I'm glad you noticed, man. I've been bullied a little bit lately.
Been bullied a little bit. You talking about AmericanBeerBully.com?
Hell yes, I am.
Man, y'all got to jump over there and check that out. It can make faces for radio look good. I'm going to tell you, man, AmericanBeerBully.com, it's more than just men's care. It is an honest lifestyle, a unique culture, and a bold pack of products. Like, they got Top Dog, Stray Dog. They got
Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog. They got the oils, the butters, the soaps, and they even got a line of products just for the ladies.
Hell yeah.
Y'all stop what you're doing. Run over to AmericanBeerBully.com and place your order now. For a limited time, if you use DAD15, you will get 15% off of your order.
So if I go to the website and I put in the code DAD15, I get 15% off my entire purchase.
Exactly, son.
Hell yeah.
So y'all jump on over there right now. AmericanBeerBully.com. Tell them Dad sent you.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Dad's After Dark. You know, the other day somebody came up to me and said, "Yo, Outlaw, you know anybody that can work on my garage door?" I said, "Man, just so happens to do. The garage door guy's your man. You got a carport you want to turn into a garage? He can take care of that. You got a building that don't have a garage door on it? He's got you back there, too. Already got a garage door? Just need some maintenance on it? Maybe some upgrades? The garage door guy's your man. Reach out to him today, 501-412-2475. Shoot him an email, thegaragedoorguylr@gmail.com. Get over there at Facebook. Give him a like and a follow. And if you can't find him anywhere else, jump on Dad's After Dark Linktree. He's listed there too. For all of your up and down door needs, the garage door guy is your man. Give him a call today. Tell him Dad's After Dark sent you. Bicycle.
Yeah. That's After Dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dad's After Dark. Grilling in the park. Making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers. Blah, blah, blah. Moms in the morning. They talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances. Tatted on my nose, Mickey G, funny packs, hats on me. Blue jean shorts, yeah, that kinda short. Dad's After Dark. Dad's After Dark. Dad's After Dark. Dad's After Dark.
And welcome to Dad's After Dark Radio.
Happy birthday to me!
I'm glad I didn't have my head. Well, it was just as bad in there. Never mind.
Yeah, well,
He's 2 feet away from
Never mind. That sucked.
I'm lightheaded now.
Yeah, you are. Man, and welcome to Dad's After Dark Radio. It's good to be back, boys. I hated missing last week, but y'all held it down, no problem. Y'all called it an early show last week.
Horse shit.
Something happened. Oh, we had to go save Kim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She had no powers.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
See, I
I've got
watched like the first 25 minutes, and then I had stuff I had to go do, and I didn't get to. I came back to come watch, and you were already off. I was like, dang.
Well, Kim came on, and
I think we ran to 7:45 or 8 o'clock.
It was right at 8.
Okay.
She said something about not having power still, and I was like, WTF? Why you
Yeah.
not have power? And so me and Rodney, I had my
Well, the power company says the power poles.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean,
I got my power saving kit over there, and we rolled it down there and got her hooked up.
Oh, good deal. Good deal.
So,
Good
yeah.
deal. Good
we
deal.
got there. She was in nothing but a robe.
Hey.
No, that was
Okay,
Frank.
that was Frank.
Well, guys, we're going to be silly and goofy here in just a minute. Let's talk some serious stuff real quick. This last Monday after the show, overnight, Rhett, good buddy of mine, coworker of mine, follower of the show, has become a big listener of the show. He called in Monday sick, and then he was a no call, no show Tuesday. And so we went and did a wellness check on him with the local Haskell Police Department, and they found that he had passed away overnight in his chair in his house. And it's a sad story. It's awful. But I can tell you right now, I spent the last week, have gone through some meetings, and I had to sit with a counselor, and our coworkers did. And but if I know Rhett, he wouldn't want us to be sad. That's for damn sure. Rhett was a happy-go-lucky guy, loved life, loved his music. You can go check out his video that I just posted on our YouTube page. He'll tell you first thing, he was not a singer, he was a songwriter. So that's kind of our tribute to Rhett Fisher, local artist and good buddy. Gone too early at 28, so we just wanted to take a second and say rest in peace, rest in love, buddy.
Yeah, man, it was hard for sure. Great
yeah,
guy, man.
Yeah, really rough.
And if anybody is interested, they're having the service on Wednesday. The visitation is Tuesday night at the Memorial Gardens Funeral Home. It's on the other side of Sheridan, I think. And it's visitation's Tuesday from 6 to 8. And the funeral service will be Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. At the funeral home. And the burial will be at the Davis Cemetery in Grapevine following the service. We are going to do a tribute to Rhett with all the energy trucks and all the Arcups trucks on the way to the graveside. It's going to be a pretty thing. I'm looking forward to it. But if anybody's interested in paying their respects, you can do so by sending something to the Memorial Home, Memorial Gardens Funeral Home, or show up for the service, or just get on and comment on one of our videos and show some love, man.
Yep.
But
Man, it was awesome. He was he fit in here just fine, and now we can hear Shane's phone, which is. But anyways, man, he did. He fit in here just right. Like it was. We'd known him for 20 years, right?
Yep.
He came in here. He shot the shit. We joked around with each other. We pulled at each other's chains and all that good stuff. But all around, a great guy, man.
He loved the show too, man. Like
he did, man.
He
from
the
moment
last 5
one,
months,
dude.
I don't think he missed it. I don't think he missed a show.
You see the comments whenever we posted something about it, and so many of his friends, there was multiple comments through there that was like, man, he really loved you guys. And here's the jacked up part about it. So I found out about it, and then I immediately, because I was like, man, what? So I hollered at Michael, and I was like, hey, man, what are you doing? He's like, head emergency meeting.
Yeah, we had a meeting at the
I was like,
energy office.
You got any idea what that meeting's about? He's like, no, I don't.
I told him, I said, I think it's about Rhett, but I didn't think that.
Right.
Yeah.
So then, we talked about it, and then, it's like, damn. So I went and watched the videos, and then I went and watched, when we had our sing-along here. Which,
Oh, man.
Man, dude, that was so freaking cool. I've watched that video multiple times, and even if it didn't have Red in it and it was something else, just that vibe, that was such a good night, man. But
But one of the things he told you is right after that.
The next day he called me.
He called you.
And he was like, man, that was one of the funnest. He said the moment everybody started singing, he said it changed everything.
Even when we missed the whole damn verse.
Yeah, we did. And we never skipped, dude.
He said, hang on. That shit ain't right. We're going back.
Yeah, Rhett was the one that called us. I was like, guys, you missed the whole damn verse.
I thought we were spot on, man. I didn't know we skipped it.
Leslie,
brother.
his mama's in here.
No, it's Leslie.
Hey, we appreciate the family and we appreciate y'all, but
I don't think any of us are going to the.
We're not going to be able to make
We've got
visitation, but
baseball and other things.
we will 100% be there Wednesday.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
I think today I found out that me and some coworkers are going to be pallbearers on
Yes.
Wednesday. So
Awesome.
So, that was great. But so I get to work Wednesday because we found out Tuesday. So I get to work Wednesday, and there's a gentleman that sits behind me at work who pretty much has control of the Bluetooth speaker that plays the music, and it's always like 70s rock. Nothing else. It's always that. Well, this particular day, he wasn't there, so Paul hooked up his phone. And the very first song, it's 8:30 in the morning, and he plays the song, and it's 7 Spanish Angels.
Oh, shit.
And I sat there, and I was like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry.
We all know better.
And then tears started going down my face. I had to get up and go out there in the lobby and kind of chill out and calm myself down. And nobody had a clue. And then I go back over there and I sat down. Another song played, and it was like, all right, that's a good song. Third song played, In Color by Jamie Johnson.
Damn it, man.
And I was like,
I'm going home.
I got up, tears run down my face, and I said, damn it, Paul, can you change the station? And he
Put it on the
He
70s again.
turned and looked at me. He was like, you all right? I said, no, I'm not all right.
I'm not all right.
And then I go back outside, and I come back in, and I sat down, and he turned and looked at me, and he goes, man, what happened to Rhett? And I was like, you knew Rhett too? And he was like, yes, that's why I'm back here crying right now, bro. And he was like, he knew him back in the day.
Yep.
I don't remember the story because my ears were clogged with tears. But
You cry in your ears?
I did. I had a tear in my ear.
That's weird.
But
And that's not supposed to happen, pretty sure.
it was, man, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't know Rhett that long. I mean, but it was like you were saying a minute ago. He was just one of those guys, man, that
You felt like you've known
Before
him for
we
forever.
even started the show, the first time he was here, we standing out there
Scared.
just shooting the shit, and it was like,
scared the living shit out of him. Remember when he came in the door?
That's right. When he came in back in December, Shane thought it was you.
Yeah.
he was going to jump out
He
and
was
get
going to
him.
jump out and scare him, and it was Rhett coming through the door. Shane scared the piss. First time they've ever met. And Rhett thought it was the funniest damn thing, dude. And those, we did the candy cane, the test.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he's talked about that for the last 4 or 5 months, man.
It was the worst shit
Oh, it was
still
terrible.
I've ever eaten. In
You
my
know,
life.
it's
was
it's
awful.
great, though, because if I was his immediate family member and I could sit back and listen to folks like us say the things that we say about him, and that's just comfort, man. It sucks. It's hard. There's nothing you can do to make it better, but it sure is comforting to know that
Sitting here telling stories like
Right.
this is
He
what
made
you
a-
do to
made
make
a
it
just
better.
impact
knowing
in
he
that,
impacted
I
somebody.
tell you what, we did that at work last Wednesday. We sat around Tuesday, sorry, after we had the meeting, we found out what happened. And we sat around for the next 3 hours and we just kind of bullshitted. And everybody had a Rhett story.
Yeah.
We heard stories about him when he was down in New Orleans. We heard stories about him from ARCUPS. We heard stories. Dude, my very first day at ARCUPS, I got hired in on a Tuesday, got my truck, did orientation, went home. Wednesday, I was supposed to be with somebody else, and they had COVID. So they were like, here's Rhett's number, go find Rhett.
Good luck.
Dude, I'll never forget my first day with Rhett and it's the only time I've ever worked with him up until I went to Energy. But we didn't do anything that day. Rhett was like, he told me from day, he's like, dude, I'm putting him on 2 weeks notice today. We ain't doing shit. And we sure as hell didn't. We went to the park, took a 2-hour nap, and then he's like, all right, let's go get lunch. But
That's awesome. He was.
I told my boss that story, and he's like, wait. I was
didn't
like,
know-
hey, statute
It
of
wasn't-
limitations up,
It
buddy.
actually wasn't here. It was at
It was at the other
ARCUP.
place.
Yeah, so who cares?
I didn't know that he did rodeo.
Yeah, I was
And
seeing
it was
that.
epic because whenever we talked that day, the first time he was here, and I said, man, Rhett Fisher. And he was like, yeah. I said, that name says one of two things. Either you're a country music artist or you riding damn bulls.
He said
And,
both.
And he said both, and we laughed about it. But, I mean, that's just Chase Outlaw, that's a damn bull riding name
Yep.
right there.
Yeah.
And I hope his family's listening because
They are. I mean, his
I want to tell you
sister's
guys.
in here, his mom's in here.
I want to tell you guys something because
That's
this
Roy. There's he said thanks for loving on my brother or
Yes.
something
There
earlier.
we
So
go.
that's his.
Easy, Mom. Some of them stories can't be said online.
But I
That's true.
I want his family to hear this because I've been out. I was in Hot Springs Saturday, and I've been out doing locates and stuff. And starting on Tuesday, like literally Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, people had already heard about it. The locate world is kind of a small community. We all kind of know each other. We all kind of know what each other makes salary wise.
They be finding shit.
They do. You
I'm
can
just-
locate everybody's salaries.
There you go. But we know each other. We know they're all situation. Who's wanting to come over where? We're constantly recruiting. But anyways, dude, I've had so many people this last week come up to me that I've never met before. Contractors, locators from other companies, other places that have all stopped to ask me about him. And some of them knew him, some didn't. But I want his family to hear this because I don't think Rhett had a clue how many people he affected. He affected on a daily basis. He had a handprint, and they all knew him. They all loved him. Everybody had kind words to say about him. Everybody was in shock. I mean, they wanted more details out of me, but I was like, guys, you
But
got.
you know what? Details don't matter.
Doesn't matter at this point.
I said he's home. That's all. That's all that matters.
At the end of the day, whether you knew him for 5 minutes or 5 years, man, celebrate the man's life. He had an impact on people.
Absolutely. I don't think he realized what kind of impact he had either.
I think
I wish he was around to hear that. The amount of people that have asked about him since he's been gone, because I think he's kind of an aw shucks person.
Right.
That he would have been like, man, that's too much worry
Yeah,
about me.
super humble, man. I saw the post earlier and my day got busy. I'm definitely getting one of those T-shirts. That cover, everything about that, man. That's just, it's kind of insane. It's super cool, but definitely want one of those T-shirts. I got to go back and find the post and comment on it. But
just to wrap that up, I mean, rest in love, buddy.
Celebrate, man.
No doubt, brother.
Celebrate.
And reaching out to his family. If y'all ever need anything, we're here.
And just on, on every aspect of that, if anybody here that's listening, man, if you need an ear,
100%.
if you need a friend, holler at us. I mean, we ain't got to be your friend. If you need an ear, if you think it, because he was dealing with some stuff, and let's not. Let me pause right there, because I probably came off wrong on the situation.
We're not.
This is not anything to do with how he left. I'm just saying in general. We talked beyond the show, and we knew his divorce and his kids, and he's just like any of us in life. We were going through some things, and he told me, he's like, "Hey man, I'm struggling."
Yeah.
And so I say that because it's heavy on my heart. I listen to other people that I know that I'm really close to, and I don't have a problem with when we're done with this show and I walk out of that door, I don't even remember what we did on the show.
Yeah, no doubt.
Some people are thinking about it 6 weeks later,
100%.
So the whole mental health side of the world, it's just this situation and other situations that I've been around here recently, it's just all compiling up. And just know, man, like we're here regardless. I mean, shoot us a message, call us, whatever it is. Let us know.
And I will tell a story that I talked to one of his good buddies who he talked to Monday night, and he said Rhett was in good spirits. He was looking forward to things coming up.
Oh yeah, man.
He was excited. So
he was pumped up.
So Rhett was so excited about his music. He talked about his girls all the time, and so I that being said, I mean, remember Rhett for that.
Happy,
no doubt.
Man.
Yeah, he was a
Always,
good dude,
bro.
man.
Yes, Leslie, 100% want a decal.
Oh, absolutely. And then Leslie Lakin came in and said, Rhett loved you guys. When he was first on here with y'all, he was so excited. He was telling me all about it before. He could not wait. He had so much fun with y'all.
Hey, look.
We had a blast, man.
The very next day, he called me. He's like, dude, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm like, dude, that was our plan. Come anytime.
Yeah,
man,
we
come
just.
And I'll say this. Only have been in his presence a few times, talked to him, messenger, on the phone. That dude loved his family, man.
Oh, dude.
I'm not like,
Yep. So
that dude loved y'all.
He did,
100%, man.
Great dude.
So Wednesday
Gonna miss him.
Wednesday is the service. So 10 a.m. I had the thing
in
here.
Sheridan.
In Sheridan. We'll repost it, but it's in Sheridan. If anybody would like the information, you can feel free to you can send us a message and we'll get it to you.
We could probably sing in color up there if we need to.
Oh, dude.
If it looks like we. Oh wait,
we'd skip a darn verse for
beverage.
sure.
But yeah,
Great dude, awesome dude.
to the whole
man.
family.
Love him.
Look,
Absolutely.
y'all got a friend in us. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And just know that we're here for y'all no matter what. If we can do it, we will. If we can't, we'll find someone that can. So
We're good at that too.
Just know that we are forever part of your family, whether you want us or not. So buckle up.
Love you, Rep. All right, let's move on to some other things.
Well, real quick,
I was going to say,
since we down here where we're at,
I was going to say, you want to touch on Alicia's situation?
Alicia,
Touch on me a
I
little
made.
Hey.
I thought we were going there. Sorry,
a good
guys.
friend.
That's where I was actually going next.
Yeah,
It's funny, you and I
right.
were thinking that. We were
not thinking alike. I
Look,
promise you.
we
His
did-
sister said
me
that
and-
we
the
did
band
no
is singing.
pregame.
Y'all sounded great that night.
Sure
I agree
enough.
with that.
Sure enough.
But we did no pregame before this, and we were already on
No.
the same wavelength.
So just on the Alicia, the Fawn family. I believe it was Thursday night. They went out to a concert at the hall. They came back home, and their home
Was in
fully
flames.
involved. And as a firefighter, when I tell you it's fully involved, there's no coming back. That house was completely gone, and all contents were completely gone. Later learned that her mother's and her
Ashes.
father's ashes
That's so
were
sad.
inside of that home. But you just take that out of the equation, man. They just lost everything they had. So I made a post about it. I'll hit on it just a little bit, but we've already been in contact with her. She's approved it. So there's no questions or concerns. Dads After Dark is taking monetary donations. If you want to send us a donation, please make sure that you put in the notes that it's for the house fire.
Yep.
Or the Fawn, FAUGHN, Fawn family. We are going to be purchasing gift cards.
Yep.
And giving to her, or we'll just cash out her the money directly, because we've
known Alicia. How long have we known her?
A long time, and
going
she's
on
also
about 6-7 years
been
now?
very supportive of the show in the background.
Yep.
We do squares, she buys squares.
Yep.
We do fundraisers, she's there.
We did the joke night at the cafe shop and at Cravings, and they showed up for that too.
Right.
Yeah,
So 4 kids, some animals.
Hey, Austin Russell's boy. What's up, Austin?
What's up, brother? And by the way, everybody's here that's told me happy birthday. I'm not ignoring you.
We'll get there in a second.
Thank you. It's been a very blessed day.
Your birthday can wait, you selfish bastard.
Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting on it all year long. So, what's another 20 minutes? But happened around Friday at midnight. So yeah,
Yep.
But we've talked to them, and here's what I'll tell you: as a firefighter. Or a non-active firefighter.
I wasn't going to say it. You looked at me like I was going to say it, didn't you?
No, I was looking at my helmet.
Hey, I put those back up for you. Did I put them in the right place?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
So that's a hard situation. At one point in time, I had started something called Disaster Relief Services. And what I was doing is I was collecting toiletries and clothing items for fire victims whenever I was super active in the fire department. I quickly learned how easy it is for people to offload things and give to you, and in their eyes, they're helping. They're doing an amazing thing. And if you stand back and go, hey, they're a fire victim, I left the scene around 1 a.m. I appreciate that report, Alvy. Man, you did a hell of a job, sir.
Yeah, you did, Alvy. Shout out to Just Alvy News on the scene.
But
there was a couple flaws. Just hit me up. I'll let you.
If you stand back and you think, and you're like, you know what, they just lost everything.
I just put the Cash App on the comments too, if anybody.
Okay, and their Cash App was in there. What's up, Diesel?
Yeah, I said I
Appreciate
put
you.
our Cash App and said if it put in the comments for the Fawn family.
Right.
So and we'll get it to them.
So, but what I was saying is me as a helper, not just saying me, but you as a helper
You're
are
like an
giving
elf.
me half of your closet's worth of clothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, man, this is going to help them because they have absolutely nothing.
But where do they put it?
Do you know how hard it is for them to not only take that, but like you said, where are they going to put it?
Yep.
There are some people, whenever you talk about mental health and anxiety and all that stuff, they're not wearing the stuff that you give them because they don't know where it's at. They don't know where it's been. They don't know. Yeah. It's just
everybody's different.
There's a whole comfort level thing that sometimes, hey, there's some people, they're like, let me have what you got, and they wear it proudly. Yep. I seen fire victims 5 years after a fire wearing stuff I gave them.
Really?
Legit. Like, and I would be like, and they would come to me.
Did you give them the Larry the Cable Guy T-shirt?
Yeah, sleeveless flannel.
That's how you could tell they were his.
But
all of them were sleeveless.
But the reason why I said all that is people are extremely quick to, hey, what size clothes do you need?
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada. So you think about it. She had a lot of friends. She's got a lot of followers.
The biggest thing is right now they don't know what they need yet.
Not only, well, they know what they need. They do not have the means to receive everything they need. So
money and gift cards right now is the
I
biggest
learned
thing.
Way back when.
You didn't learn.
Let's just give out gift cards, because you give me a gift card, I can run to Walmart and buy the toothpaste I want, the toothbrush I want,
or
the underwear I want,
or I could go
socks
I could go get dinner. I can buy gas.
Whatever it is.
I need.
Huge shout out to El Agave, by the way, for jumping in the post and was like, "Hey, we're feeding the family."
They were
dude, they're amazing.
Like, I truly love them.
I'm getting pizza. You keep talking.
I'll take a piece.
Oh no, it's not for you.
I mean, I'll still take a piece.
That's mine and Glover's.
I will take a piece.
Oh, okay.
If you're not giving it to me, I'm going to take it. I'll take it from your mouth. But just know that as easy it is for somebody to go, hey, here's half of my closet. Yes, it's extremely helpful, but it's not always practical. So that's where the gift cards come into play. So if anybody out there can help, please do. If you can't help, share the post.
That helps in itself.
They just recently posted they're doing a meal train, which that's not a cheap thing to do. They did get enough donations to pay the deductible on, I think their insurance is what they were talking about, maybe the vehicle. But they just recently put up 8.5. Hey, look, they put up 8.5 acres of land for sale between Whitehall and Sheridan, and it's $80,000 is what they're asking for it. And I'm telling you right now, somebody's a damn fool. If I had the money, I'd go buy it right now, because that's $10,000 an acre, which is almost unheard of right now. Yep. That's 5 years ago pricing. So, Michael, you gonna have pizza?
No.
All right, just checking.
I just got enough so I didn't have to go back and get more later.
But just know, look,
Smart thinking.
Send it over if you got it. If you can't, share. If you can't do that, reach out to them and, hey, cook them a meal, send them a meal.
100%.
It's a hard deal.
Everybody can't give, right?
El Agave's got gift certificates too.
Everybody can't give, but what you can do is it just takes about 30 seconds. You hit that share button. Not even that, right? 10 seconds, boom, share, move it on.
It depends on how fast your internet is.
Yeah, that's true. But anything helps, man, just to get it out there that they're going to be needing for a long time. And y'all may have touched it. I wasn't in here, but, hey, thankfully nobody was injured or hurt or whatever. You know, you lost everything. Your pride's hurt a little bit or, a little bit. But, hey, in the end, everybody's upright. And even I think that the animal got out or whatever.
Yeah, the firefighters got the animals out.
Pretty legit, man, and it was fully engulfed deal. Man.
You got me one of them pink napkins?
You should have got one when you're over here getting all that freaking pizza.
But anyway, so
thank you, buddy.
Like I said, y'all keep the Fisher family in your thoughts and prayers.
Yep.
Keep the Fawn family in your thoughts and prayers.
And let's go.
That's it.
Outlaw's birthday.
Yeah, we've been.
You know what? I wouldn't rather look. There ain't nothing else I'd rather do on my birthday than to sit back and help people,
Dude, and here's the thing. You saw my post earlier today, right? About you?
Yeah, I know. I about cried, and then I about got mad, and then I was like,
because everything in that damn post was accurate, was it not?
100%.
Outlaw will give you the shirt off his back. Of course, he has to be wearing one to be able to do that. He will have your back in a fight, but he probably will start the damn fight in the first place.
I will. I'll slap him.
And this dude will tell you the truth, regardless if it hurts your damn feelings or not.
I get in so much trouble for that.
This dude does not have a filter when it comes to the truth.
And it's funny.
I tried to get Josh to come on the show today. He said he didn't want to because it was your birthday.
Oh, man. That sucks. So that means he doesn't care about my birthday.
What up, Taylor? Taylor Castillo is watching.
Hey, what's up, Castillo? But we, sorry, I had to chew up this pizza.
Oh. So I heard you had a good weekend.
So you put it in words, and Alvy put it in pictures.
Yep, you did.
Did you see Alvy's post?
I did.
That very first picture?
Yep.
I don't even know where the hell that came from. But it's damn funny. So, with all that being said, everybody in the dad world, all the comments, all the wishes, I truly appreciate y'all. I am a blessed man.
How old are you?
49.
You don't look a day over 50.
Don't do that.
is
55.
I almost got you candles that said 50, and I was like, is he 50 yet? It's pretty damn
It wouldn't
close.
matter. It was
Thank you,
close.
Taylor.
Yeah.
That's what I had Aiden say after they sung him happy birthday on the baseball field.
Yeah.
I said, tell him happy 50th birthday.
Did your daughter call you yet?
Yes, she did.
I was going to say, because she always calls in the middle of the damn show.
Yep, she called me earlier.
That's a tradition.
I was trying to mow half of my back jungle. There's a jungle out there for sure. But, yeah, Rich, the great ones.
That's not true, Rich.
The great ones, sir. But
September, sir.
Taylor, thank you. So, it's great, man. So
You like how Rich I threw out when his birthday is so we wouldn't forget?
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Shameless plug.
Cheap plug there.
We played baseball this weekend. And,
You didn't play. The kids played.
I mean, I was out there. I was on the field, too. When I tell
That's a
you,
big-ass catcher.
we had a phenomenal.
He is a catcher.
Your mom's a catcher.
I mean, at least twice.
I mean, showing up.
No doubt about that.
I mean, all of them had to at one point.
Put the kids to bed, by the way.
Right. But we played baseball this weekend, and the Storm baseball team, I'm not going to say they've been on the struggle bus because it ain't the struggle bus. We've just been trying to figure it out.
I told you, you had the first 2 weekends, y'all struggled. You went, what, 1-6 in your first 2 tournaments?
Like,
God dang.
something like that.
Yeah. And I told you at the time, I said, this is a good thing. Believe it or not, it's a good thing. They got to get their butts kicked to come back and rebound from it.
Well,
And they did.
We've been working hard. Kids are working hard. I mean, everybody's putting in the work. Well, we went down to Ruston, Louisiana a couple weekends ago. Had a great run down there. Didn't win anything, but we got better. And that's what I told the kids in the beginning. I'm here to make you better. I don't care about winning, even though, yes, we do want to win. I want y'all to get better. We get better, we'll win games.
Winning is a byproduct of doing things the right way.
Right. So we go down to Ruston. We had a wonderful time. Played very well. Then we had a weekend. We had this weekend in Hot Springs. And I told them Thursday, I was like, look, guys, there's no reason we don't go down to Hot Springs and win this baseball tournament. We've got it in us. We're a great baseball team. Let's make it happen.
And they all said if we had a better coach.
Well, there was that, but I convinced them otherwise.
By foul post.
Right. Yeah, you little sucker, you better run.
Show you who's better coach.
But I told them, this was my first response. I tell you what, if y'all don't go down there and play to your ability, everybody on the team is doing 175 push-ups. And they were like, yeah. And I was like, that is not where that should be.
Yeah, you're supposed to be mad.
Right. So
they get reverse psychology on the coach.
yeah, I was like, all right, back it up. I was like, here's what we'll do. We're at Majestic, right? Sure enough. If we win gold, not make it to the championship, if we win the whole daggum tournament, I will jump in the creek behind the ballpark. And they were like, oh, you're going swimming, coach. So then they caught wind. It was my birthday. And
Caught wind because you farted on them.
well, I mean, it was just dust that came out. That's how old I am. But we ended up Sunday over at Lakeside.
The softball field?
Yeah, I was like, there's no water over here. Well, apparently there was water right down the street. But
Not far.
we had a phenomenal weekend. The kids played like they gelled, man. There was things happening and I mean, I don't know. It was phenomenal. It was just great. So we ended up winning it all. So we had to track 15 minutes back over to Majestic Park and
I guarantee you every single one of them went.
All but one or two kids because they had.
It was late.
Yeah,
I mean,
they had to get
some
home.
of them live a little further out. So,
but we rode over to that creek, and I'll post a video of it. Just the true excitement in those kids' voices when they were, get in the water, coach, and then I got in and they were cheering me on. Like, it was great, man. I felt amazing as a coach. Felt amazing as a parent. It was a super cool.
Remember that feeling when you go 0-3 next time, okay? Just remember
maybe
that.
this weekend.
No, it won't.
yeah, as soon as the game was over, we were there, and that's all the kids started saying. Oh, you got to go. You got to get in the pond.
He said, you need a damn shower.
They were all on it.
Rodney's
Just
boy,
like that.
Aiden comes over the fence. He's like, Coach, I want to play for your team, but my mama won't let me.
He said that on the way over there. I said, dude, they're a year older than you, and it doesn't seem like it, but from 11 to 12, that's a world of difference
big gap.
for kids there. And then you'll never catch 13 to 12. You know, it just keeps growing from there. So that's what I told him. I said, buddy, you got to stay with yours, and you'll be there eventually, right? But right now, it's too big of a gap.
Yeah.
You know, when you get to high school ball and they're 15, 16, 17 years old, it's not that big of a difference, right?
Yep.
They all got the skills and all that. But
I mean, you could be good at 11, and here's what happens that I've seen. You take a kid that's good, and you put him with kids that are better. Mm-hmm. One or two things are going to happen. That kid is either going to excel and get way better than he was, or he's going to completely fall back because he's not as good as the other kids, and he gets discouraged. Aiden, he's probably going to excel and push forward. But some kids, they're not going to. Ryan, I'll take Ryan. I got a kid on my team named Ryan. He's had, and I'm exaggerating these numbers except for one of them. Ryan has had 15 at-bats since he started with me. Ofer, a 0 batting average, has not got a base hit all season long.
Oh, wow.
We keep working. He keeps trying. He's giving it everything. He's cheering the team on. He's high-fiving everybody. Like, he wants to be here. He wants to figure it out, and he's trying, and he's listening. Well, down there in Ruston, pitch down the middle, and he hits a shot to center field. Right to the center fielder. Boom. And he was smiling the whole time, smiling, just cheesing, dude. And I was like, this kid's amazing, man. And then he gets another hit right to somebody. And then didn't discourage, though. He's just rolling. Well, this weekend, Saturday, his first at bat, he freaking licks one, dude, right in the gap, dude. And then you would have thought he hit a home run. The entire team was out of the dugout waiting on him.
Yep.
Like he got a game ball for it. He's got his first base hit on my team.
Like badass.
Yeah, he was in lessons. Like he's putting in all the extra, doing all the right things. But and then he got a couple hits this weekend and just happy, just so happy. And he's, like I said, there's some kids on the team that are at a higher level than he is, but he's getting better.
He's got the attitude.
He's
though.
picking it up.
He's got the want, man.
And you know what? Here's what I'll say on top of that. Excuse me, I couldn't control that one.
Dude, that was perfect.
Yeah,
it was a dead silence.
That was good.
The kids want to is important, but the parents want to is more important. I did say that. I went to public school.
Wow, and they let you teach a class.
They did.
They let you teach Chase's class.
I was a sit-in.
Yeah.
But
guys, this lesson's going to be the most important lesson you've ever heard.
So I'm going to say this. As a coach, to parents who have kids that don't get as much playing time as some of the other kids, if you truly, wait a minute, if your child truly wants to be better, then give them what they need to be better. Lessons can be expensive, and I 100% get that. Not everybody can afford that. But there's this thing called YouTube.
Shane said he will do lessons for free in his backyard. His address is
Horseshit.
he said just show up whenever you want.
There's a thing called
Knock
YouTube.
on the door.
You can buy a tee on Amazon for $30.
Yep.
If you truly want it, you'll put in the work. Parents, that's why I tell people all the time, man. Why are you going? Are you making Chase play? Hell no. Chase is hungry. I'm gonna feed him.
Yep.
If he wants to eat, I don't care what he wants to eat.
He will run right through a stop sign on a base path.
Show enough.
Yeah,
He'll do that all day
Thrown
long.
out at second base. Kid standing there with it. He tried to get him in the rundown too.
If Chase wouldn't have slipped, he probably would have been all right. But when the kid first caught it and he tried to turn back, his foot slipped a little bit, slowed him down.
That kid makes me proud, man. He really does. That's why I don't talk about it
That's
enough.
like-
But
Like,
that's one of those.
You're right, though. I mean, put in the work.
That's it.
Yeah.
But it's not just the kid has to have motivation from something.
Mm-hmm.
The parent, caregiver, whoever that may be, has to allow the kid to put in the work. So that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it there. So anyway,
But you talk
happy
about putting
birthday to me.
you talk about putting in the work, though.
There's pepperoni pizza underneath.
Jacob's
that.
got one of those hit machines, and every day he gets 100 hits on it every single day. And I said, dude, don't just go out there and swing.
Right.
What are you working on? What are we trying to get back?
Well,
Coach Mary's
He's,
in there.
he's slow as shit, but the boy can hit.
Look.
And I'm proud of that.
I tell my kids constantly when we're at practice, you practice with purpose.
Yep.
I look at one kid, he's over just hitting the damn ball off tee. And I get pissed off. He's like, what do you mean?
I know what kid you're talking about.
Maybe.
And I'm not
Yours.
saying it, but
You talking about yours?
no.
Oh, yeah. So I get pissed off, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm hitting the ball. No, you're not. You're wasting my time. You're wasting your time. You got to have a purpose.
Yep.
You got to follow the guidelines of
Happy
that
birthday,
purpose.
nephew.
Hey, thank you, Robin. But just know, whatever you do, like the wife just said, do it with purpose. You got to get better.
I'm
If
trying
you
to make a turd right now.
Show up.
Dropping low says, happy birthday, you old geezer.
Hey, appreciate you, old man. You old ass. But anyway, enough about all that serious stuff. Just know that you got a friend in me.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Shut up.
Singing sucks, but I mean,
Man, did y'all?
the purpose was there.
I know y'all don't watch a lot of sports, man, but did y'all see Roy McIlroy got his won the Masters this weekend?
Yeah, so now you got the
Grand Slam.
Grand Slam.
He had a 14-year drought or 13-year drought in between majors. He hasn't won a major in 13 years.
and he almost let that one slip away yesterday.
No, he did. Had to go to the playoff. But man, hey, you know they have a rule at the Masters: no cell phones on for fans. Mm-hmm. They
You got to put them in a bag.
That's
It's a lock bag.
Can you
That's
imagine?
how it's always been.
Can you imagine going to a sporting event with
As long
and
as
not being able to
phones
have
have
and not
issue.
having your cell phone?
Could you imagine going to the toilet without it?
That's a good point.
No, hey, I guarantee you, you have before. We all have.
No.
You go, you get done a lot quicker. You're like, well, shit, I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I'm good.
There's nothing left there. Let me
No.
let me leave the back of
I
the
did
shampoo.
that. I did that a few nights ago.
Hey, I've done that shit many a time. The fart spray, you got to read it and make sure it don't.
But I'm just saying,
explode on
let's say
flammables.
we had a guys weekend planned. We could go to the Masters in Augusta. We can go do that for 4 days.
You leave your phone.
Would you go 4 days?
You would
without-
have to.
No,
well,
I'm
you wouldn't
buying,
go 4
I'm
days
buying
without.
those. I'm buying those meta glasses.
Are you?
Sure enough.
You can. They actually said I think they're allowing people to just keep them on them, but if you get caught with it out, they'll kick you out.
That's just, man. Can you imagine going to a baseball game without your phone? Or a football game? It would be weird, man.
Dude, I went to the toilet
That's
the
because
other
we're
day.
so attached.
Walked in there, dropped trowel, sat down, and had to get back up and go back to the kitchen and get my phone.
Was you prairie dogging,
Yeah, I waddled, but
running across there?
I ain't doing that without my phone.
But you know what it is, man. Not that, but you know what it is they don't want pictures of these golfers in history teeing off at Augusta or winning putt, and all you see is phones. So I get the concept, man, but that's just weird.
Hey, it is what it is. I mean, that's their thing, and that's what it's been.
You know what? That just shows you that if you put something in play and you hold strong to that, it'll always work.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever go in reverse where people are like, you know how history changes and it repeats itself? Do you ever think we'll get to the point where people are like, I want to be off the
No way.
grid, I want to be disconnected?
We haven't made it to the Jetsons yet.
Oh, that is true. Why do we not?
Think about what cartoons came after the Jetsons.
Hey, by the way,
Flintstones.
that's true. By the way, did you know I watched the I watched the YouTube video on it the other day. The Jetsons. So the ages are on Wikipedia. So George Jetson is in the show is like 37.
So my age, yeah.
The mom is like 32, and they have a 16-year-old daughter. So that means she was 16 when she got knocked up as well. So
You did way too much.
How old
research,
was Rosie?
I don't know, but Judy was 16 and George was like 27.
Do you know who
at the
Rosie
time.
is?
The maid.
Okay, just check.
Yeah,
Oh, who's the dog? Oh,
Hold on. Meet George Jetson. Dun, 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 dun.
Elroy.
That's the kid.
I don't know.
Jane, his wife. It was Jane, not Judy.
oh, it is Jane.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice job. Now, what's the dog?
His boy Elroy. Dun, 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 dun. What was the rest of it?
This is good shit.
what was it?
What the hell was the dog's name?
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Oh my God! So we would have said it. We would never know anyways.
No, if you just said
Astro.
it was Astro.
Good job,
somebody
Rich.
got it. He looked. He googled it.
Hey, way to go, Rich.
I bet Rich has got an Astro tattoo on his ankle.
Oh, Tracy said it right after him.
Let's go. Was that in the song?
Possibly.
I don't think it was.
Yes, Ken Griffey Jr. was the official photographer at the Masters.
One of
Oh
that
my
was
God.
cool as hell.
Stop saying his name. I'm just kidding. That's why I love him.
Dude, but he's legit doing that all over the place now.
Yeah, him and Randy Johnson both are credentialed photographers.
Well, Randy Johnson's be like a damn aerial shot.
I'm telling you,
Big
dude.
old son
I
of a
actually
bitch.
did not Google it, Rich says.
Yeah, okay. I didn't fart last night.
We
But yeah, they're Hall of Famers, and now they're photographers on the side. They don't need the money.
Dude,
No,
the new
they do
Air
it 'cause
Max.
they love it.
The new Air Max Griffey 3s just came out.
sweet.
And a buddy of mine sent me a picture, and I was like, hey, I wear size 13 for my birthday. And he was like, let me check into that. I was like, no. Those are expensive, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not putting out. We're not
I'm
doing
not putting out.
Oh, dude, Griffey. That's on my. I told you I had 3 people in my life, bucket list celebrities that I want to meet and shake their hand.
Yep.
The first
That
one,
boy Rich.
that's a great cartoon, especially when you're, yeah. The first person that I ever wanted to meet, that was a celebrity.
Bob Barker.
No,
That would be a
That
good
would've
one,
been
too.
awesome,
That'd be a
dude.
good
come
one.
on down. Was Pete Rose.
Oh,
My nickname as a kid was Little Pete.
you never got to meet Pete, did you?
Never got to meet Pete. He passed away. The second person as a baseball celebrity was Raleigh Fingers.
You got to meet
You
Raleigh
fulfilled
Fingers.
that.
I got to meet.
I was there when you met
that
Raleigh
was-
Fingers.
He was outside with Wade Boggs drinking bourbon, and
Wow.
We were walking away, and Shane just like all
What
of a
are
sudden-
these pillows?
I'll explain later.
We were outside walking away, going home, and Shane just darted across 4 lanes of traffic, like left his kid behind and everything.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, he'll
matter no
come.
more.
He'll catch up.
So it was that, and then the
What's up,
third.
Frank?
The third is
What up, Frank?
Ken Griffey Jr.
Yep.
And like he's my baseball, like my all-time favorite baseball player. I cannot tell you stats. I don't care. I don't know.
Trash swing.
It doesn't matter. He's a legit dude. He was a hell of a baseball player. Probably the most beautiful swing to ever grace the game of baseball. And I hope before I die or he that I get to shake his hand. That's a bucket list item of mine, and it'll probably be the second time in life I've ever been starstruck.
Yeah.
The first time was actually thanks to Hannah Dunlap. She used to work at a place called PSP, I think, Personal Security Protection.
Oh, yeah.
They sold a lot of tasers and pepper spray and stuff. And she was working the booth at the Arkansas State Fair in the Hall of Industry or whatever. And I come around the corner and was sitting there talking to her, and she was not standing at her booth. Her booth was about 40 feet away. And I glanced over there at her booth, and I was like, oh, my God. And Hannah was like, what? Is that freaking Grizzly Adams? And she goes, it is. And I was like, you're kidding me right now. That's freaking Grizzly Adams. And she was like, oh, my God, calm down. It really is him. And I was like,
I will not calm down.
I was like, look, Hannah.
You don't tell me what to do.
Like, that's your booth. She's like, it is. I was like, you got to get me over there. You got to get me over there, you know. And I had, I was a firefighter at the time. I had March Street Fire Department pull over on. And she was like, just come on, no big deal. So we walk over there, and he was like, oh,
did you fangirl?
Straight up.
Oh my God!
Straight up fangirl. He was like, "Hey, how are you, sir?" And I was like, I'm Turd. I mean, good. Shane, that's my name.
I'm Turd.
And we shook hands, and he was like, "You're a firefighter," and I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Can we take a picture together?" And I was like,
can we ever? Should I leave my shirt on?
"What?"
I usually do this without my
He
shirt
was
on.
just as impressed with me because I was a firefighter as I was with him as my childhood bear freaking loving grizzly dude. Like, that was phenomenal.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, what up, Brandon? Brandon Goshen's in here. He's one of Rhett's best friends
Awesome, man.
and coworker.
Brandon,
Sorry for your loss, brother.
we love you, sir. Sorry, I got pizza in my mouth.
Pizza in my mouth.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. Piece of poop in my mouth. But, yeah, anyways, back Shane's 49. We don't have enough candles.
No, I just grabbed some.
We
those were $1.
have 8, and we
But hey, they're
we
pretty.
might as well save these.
They're
And
pretty
the cake is, I don't even know if he asked you if you like this kind of cake.
I don't care.
It at one point was hands down my most favorite cake in America.
See, and I knew that. I absolutely
What
knew
happened?
I can't stand that damn cake. I'm just kidding.
that. Hey, I almost.
You're asking to eat a piece.
I love
Okay,
red
so
velvet.
it was red velvet, German chocolate,
Yeah,
German
or-
chocolate's
or-
best.
or
by far.
carrot cake.
Carrot cake's pretty good. Too.
I like carrot cake.
Okay, those were the 3 options that Edwards had.
Red velvet.
that
is-
we had them
I
make
love red
for
velvet.
us is
Thank
what
you.
he meant.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I made that from scratch.
Yes.
Yeah.
You scratched your what?
Hey, you notice? My wife made a cake for Alvie and for Kim.
I know, and y'all had to buy one for me.
She didn't make you.
She didn't tell him happy birthday till about 11 o'clock today.
No, it was 2:00.
Was it? Oh,
Because
okay.
she was sleeping all day.
Well, that's not an excuse.
Damn nurse.
She could have sent it at, was she at work at 12:01 last night?
Yeah.
Could have been
she,
sent.
she was awake last night.
Could have been the first one.
She was awake till like 7:30 today.
Yeah, so that's all on her.
That's unacceptable.
I agree.
That is.
She
Now
shoulda
that you put that
she
out
should have
there-
called and woke you up at 12:01.
Oh, she'd have got cussed. Because there has been a lot of lack of sleep around my house here lately.
Yep.
Just a lot going on in the air. And it's like,
Yeah, the damn pollen. Tell me about it.
it's
Good
insane. Dude.
gosh.
Can't sleep. Freaking all congested. My
We
eyes
got
are
our
burning
bed in.
right
Our new
now.
bed in finally.
Oh, you did.
How you like it?
I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, the first few sleeps are kind of rough.
So we
Did you have
bought
to roll out of it?
almost.
Amber,
Don't even, sir. I worked last night. Well, yeah, were you here or did you just get here? Anyways,
2:30 was her morning.
we
time.
bought the
You got the expensive one for a discount.
yeah, we got the mattress, but then we bought the
Did you get those
frame.
pillow? Oh,
God
yeah.
dang.
Oh, y'all got
Son
the.
of a bitch.
Did y'all get the
No,
adjustment?
we didn't get no
we
adjustment.
did.
No, we're poor.
We did,
Ain't
but we haven't had
hiding
a chance
money.
to go get it. They
We're,
still got it.
we're
We gotta
poor.
Go
We
get it.
we can't afford that type
We
of
got
stuff.
that.
But we got whatever ours is, but that some bitch is high. I got to get back, run the start, jump on that bed. If I fall out, I'm going to miss 3 days of work.
You said, watch out,
You know how to
baby.
keep that from happening?
Put rails up.
No, take a Viagra before you go to bed.
All right.
That's it. What if
I just can't stand.
y'all are so rude. Whoa. You can't turn this around on us.
She's-
I
No,
ain't just
wait.
saying
You
we're
can't
rude.
turn that around on me.
Shane's trying to figure out why Alvy and Kim got a homemade cake from you, and I had to go to Edwards.
Ain't it funny how he always throws shit like that out there?
Yeah, like you said it. He's actually the one that said it.
She's working tonight. I ain't worried about her.
Oh, you're good, yeah.
I won't have to put up with her till
Yeah, you
tomorrow.
can sleep in the middle of the bed.
Here's what you don't understand, Michael. She's a nurse at a hospital. She knows how to make you go to sleep without
right.
anybody knowing.
And she listens to his podcast.
Yes.
She knows how to get rid of a body.
Oh, that's easy. Pig farm.
We're not rude, Angela. We're not. Michael is.
No, they
but
are.
you know that.
He is.
They.
I didn't do it.
But we do
That's
have
my birthday.
So we have cake. Do we want to do that? Well, y'all are still eating, so we'll wait on
Let's
cake.
go ahead. Fuck it.
Damn.
Wait, why did I?
What's up, Shane Taylor?
I didn't mean to drop an F-bomb.
Brenda
You
said
guys
we,
are hilarious.
yeah.
Thanks, Brenda.
yeah, we're funny looking too. Just well, I guess you can see us. Never mind.
That helps with the show.
Yeah, it does. But anyways, yeah, we slaved all day over this cake because Angela wouldn't make it for
That's
us.
true.
And then we got these cups. But
Angela does not
we got
love
our
you
cups,
as much
but
as
they ain't
Alvy.
chipped in.
Just know that my wife doesn't love you as much as Alvy.
But we got you a little. We got Outlaw a little gift too.
Whoa.
We do gifts around here a little bit. You know, we just throw
Oh,
gifts out there.
neat
So
gift.
Hey,
we're gonna give him a gift. You guys gonna watch him open it.
Orpin.
Well, before I open the gift, I do want to say that
Oh, it's so
I
pretty.
did. I found that bag in our closet, by the way, and that red stuff.
somebody got a gift from us the other day from a bag that was in our closet.
My wife said, "I said, hey, do I need to get a bag on my way home?" Or she said, "We
said,
got
"Yeah,
tons of them in the
bag."
thing." I'm not one to dig through. That
Why
was the
am-
first one.
Did she, time out.
We went with it.
Did she ask for the bag back?
No, she didn't know which one I took. There was another one just like it.
You better take it back.
Some bitch was just like it when I got there.
They be buying
Anyway.
bags and stuff.
Well, we just keep them from like.
We do too.
Yeah, this one might say Susie on there for. We took it from her birthday last
Happy
time.
birthday, Susie.
Yeah.
So, before, look, I never expect a present or a gift, and so I appreciate y'all. This is the actual longest that any two people have ever sat beside me
And
and didn't like.
Yeah,
just
he does,
run away.
Angela.
then run
Angela
away.
said you love her. He does.
"Hey, you gonna?
I know that.
You gonna invite the world?
Yeah, the world's here. I mean, I try to.
He does invite the world sometimes. They yet to show up. If the world would send us $1 a piece, we would be all right.
I was trying to get everybody to send me $1 a piece for my birthday. I'd have about $6,000.
That's true. How many followers you got on Facebook?
Hey, he's got 2 Facebooks.
I got my get out of jail Facebook and my get in jail Facebook.
Yeah, he got 2 of them.
They both work
Who knows
the same.
which one has?
But anyway, fellas.
Hey,
just-
open the
just-
damn
just
present.
so
'Cause
y'all
I'm curious.
know,
I'm curious what we got.
because
You.
this is the only time I will probably ever say this shit unless one of us dies.
Aw.
I love y'all and I appreciate y'all.
We love you.
We
too,
love
man.
you,
And,
buddy.
And
Hey, and don't be afraid to tell your friends you love them, man, because they need. Sometimes they need to hear that.
looky, dude. That's some
That
old
won't cost
granddad.
you as much.
Huh?
That won't cost you as much
Not
as that
this
one
time.
shot. Yeah, that one time.
I ran it on this not too long ago because I'm gonna go ahead and no, I'm not putting their name out there.
They
I went-
almost got some.
I went to a local brewery because it's not a distillery; it's a brewery.
I love the way you say brewery.
Brewery, and it was a work function, and I was like, "Hey, they got bourbon over there." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Let me get a double shot," and I know what old granddad is, right? I know what it is, and I know how much it costs because Sir Rodney over here, Rodney has been my bourbon educator. Anytime I got a question about bourbon, hammers down. He gives me everything, tells me what I need to know. So I am very bourbon knowledgeable because of
Hey,
Rodney.
You're like
I
a-
watch all the videos.
Like a bourbon sommelier. I
Yeah,
guess.
he's a wax on, wax
I've
off.
never even tried bourbon.
But anyway, so I know that this is a 20 to 30 at the absolute most ball.
Yeah, the highest you'd ever see it would
Yeah,
be 30.
$30.
Should be.
So I didn't think twice. Hey, let me get a double shot of that old granddad over there. He said, copy that. Bust me up a double shot. I go over and mingle with the people at work and everybody's going on. Madison calls me, Dad, I don't know what to do. What do you mean? There's a massive fire down the road. They're evacuating us. Holy shit.
You should
All
probably
right.
leave.
Yeah, let me get out of here. I'll come
Let me go
back.
tab out.
I'll come be ready to help out. So I run over and tab out. Didn't even say, hey, man, I got to tab out. All right, cool. Here, hand him my card. Comes back. I'm signing it. I look down. I was like, oh, whoa. And he's like, what? It says $28. Well, you got a double shot. I said, sir, that's old granddad. He said, I'm very aware of what it is. I said, well, apparently you're not very aware of how much it cost. And I was like, whatever. Signed it. No tip. Rolled on, right? So the next day I call up there. I was like, hey, can I talk to a manager? Manager gets on the phone. I was like, hey, look.
You went all Karen on him.
No, I didn't. I said, man, I got a question. I said, because I'm confused and I'm just trying to understand. Maybe I was in a hurry. I had to go, so I didn't have time to discuss it. Maybe something was off. You know, you hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Well, what you got, man? Well, I got a double shot old granddad. He said, well, that's $28. I said, the fuck? And he was
I
like,
can get a bottle for that, bro.
He was like, what? I said, do you realize that that's a $20 to $25 bottle of liquor? And you just charged me $28 for 2 shots out of it?
And they get it for cheaper than that, I guess.
His words were, well, maybe you shouldn't have got that. And I said, no, maybe I shouldn't have got it from you.
Yeah.
I said, but no worries. I won't be back. And he hung up on me. So screw Southern Tale.
And there you go. That's your
Bicycle.
pitch.
So
But it is pretty good. It's a cheap whiskey, or cheap bourbon, but it's good.
thank you for the old granddad. I appreciate the hell out of that. Well, dude, I just finished. I just emptied the bottle of Trace that I had.
Look at you.
There you go. Makes
So-
up for it right there.
That's what's up, right? How much owe you?
Nothing. That's
My
for
birthday
you.
present?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else in
You
there?
want the bag?
No, you can give that back to your
I
wife.
don't need to
If
take
it,
the bag.
yeah, it'll go back in my closet. So
Why are you keeping bags in your closet?
for that very reason, you know how much one of bag costs?
Like
Unless
99 cents.
if you go to the dollar store,
I go to the dollar store.
but there may
Where do you
not
think
be
these
any.
pink plates and
We
pink?
probably got 40 of those in the closet.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the front
My
closet.
wife
there.
taught me a lot about keeping bags.
Nice.
Oh, we even keep the paper.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
You got to
So-
fold the paper up.
Which one of these are we busting open?
Not the Trace.
So, yeah, I can tell you, you can go and get you a Weller, but they had a buy one per customer on it.
On the Weller or the
On
Trace?
Both.
Well,
They
so
had
you know
both
what
of them.
happened to Buffalo Trace,
Oh, yeah,
right?
it floated.
The
Well,
distillery,
sank, floated.
the
something.
distillery's underwater right now.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's fixing to be that's not getting open for a while.
I don't blame you.
I bet if I sit on that and go to BWB in about
please
3
don't-
months,
please
I
don't
could
sit on
probably
that.
get some.
You got better things to do than sit on that Buffalo Trace.
I wouldn't sit on the.
Put a little
I don't know how
tool on that something.
You go. You better. That's a bit. When you stand up,
That's almost what that cork sound like.
All right, so we need to light the candles. We need to sing Happy Birthday, and we need to bust this damn bottle open.
Oh, we got a lighter.
I ain't got a lighter.
I don't got no damn lighter.
I thought about calling you and telling you to bring one.
I thought about it when I was on the way here.
Shane, you got a lighter.
Halfway
So you
here.
got a lighter inside. I know.
There was some out here at one time. Oh, right up there on the speaker, dude.
Is it really?
There's a black one right there. I
look
see
at
it. I knew we were Retty.
Damn, you said rep.
Retty. Oh, did you check it?
No,
Wait, where-
Love you too, Mama.
I don't want to touch
What
the
the-
lighter. I'll burn my finger.
How do you do that? I think this cake's frozen. Feel the bottom of that.
It was in the. It wasn't. It was in the fridge.
I don't know. That thing feels frozen.
It might be frozen.
Hey, if it is, we'll eat it anyway.
Damn, this is a big old fat
This
cork.
might be a. Oh yeah, I got a big old throat on it.
That's the.
That's a clog right there.
Who's got a big old throat?
That thing.
Damn.
God dog it! I can't get it open. Oh shit!
There it
it's
goes.
open.
For those of you just tuning in, it is Outlaw's birthday. He is 59. Is that right?
Shut your face,
His
bro.
brother said 57, 56.
He does that shit every
Something
year.
like that.
He had to put his bifocals
He
on.
probably does it because he really doesn't know.
Hey, Outlaw had to put his bifocals
Hey,
on.
I'm gonna tell you that for a bottle, cheap bottle, like that's pretty legit. I sit around and sip on that quite often.
You know, I'm making fun of Outlaw for the bifocals, but I'm going to tell you what I did today, Rodney.
You went and bought some readers.
No. I didn't buy readers, but I probably should. I was working on my laptop at work, and I'm trying to read the tickets, and I can't read some of the numbers, so I had to go in settings and put it to 125%.
You know what? Sometimes when I'm reading these bottles, because I read them all, and it says on the front, straight Kentucky bourbon whiskey, distilled and bottled in Franklin, Florida. like, the hell is false advertisement?
No, it's
This is
thought,
actually
the thought started in
Your mama said she was 10 when she had you.
I was 10. Yeah,
she was
Because you're 59.
right. Damn, I'm old. I told somebody said, "How old are you this morning at work?" I said, "Well, I'll just let you know this. When I farted this morning, dust popped out.
Nice.
It was cool."
That's because
Hey,
he
and-
slid yesterday.
Hey, and happy birthday to my little
In that
brother.
mud
My
pile.
little brother's turning 39 tomorrow.
tomorrow. You can't say that today, then.
Oh, I can because I'll forget tomorrow.
No,
I called him on the way here, and I said, "Hey, dude, I'm calling to tell you happy birthday right now because I guarantee I'm going to forget you tomorrow."
All right.
And it's
Where we
ta-
go?
I always
Where we
remember
go?
his birthday because it's tax day.
Oh, that burnt me. It's my first time.
You're out of practice, man.
That is true. I need to start smoking again. I'll ask my wife when I get home.
Yeah, that's going to go over real well.
56. I'm 49 today. Ow! Some bitch.
Shit.
Fire.
It's the damn
The air
fan
conditioner.
and shit.
Yep.
It's that garage door guy blower over there.
Hey, the
I gotta
studio.
stop and do this.
Hey, the Dad's After Dark Studios is sponsored by the Garage Door Guy.
It's
It
actually
feels good in
The
this
garage
bitch,
door guy
too.
studio, and to top it off, they're doing fences now.
Hey, we actually my wife is using him at a house she just sold. They're replacing the garage door.
That's what's
Looky
up right
there.
So,
They came out and gave them a quote, and their people are going to get it fixed.
all right. So I got a
There's
cake.
58 candles on
I
that.
got
There's
bourbon,
58. All right.
and there's only one thing
Those
left to do.
Hey, hold on real quick. Let me get a picture before you blow that shit out. Hold on.
It keeps blowing it down.
Hold on.
Here you go.
Got it.
All right, there's only one thing left to do, guys.
In the arms of the oh shit! He done blown them out. And many more.
I've always wanted to do that.
Well, you did it.
The hell was singing.
Hey, Angela's in here watching the cake that me and Glover baked.
Hey, happy birthday to me.
Hey,
Happy birthday to
Come
me.
on, right? Hey, let's do speed. Happy birthday. You ready?
I was a one-armed guy they waved, and I fell
here
from
we
the
go.
tree.
Here we go. Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Outlaw. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Wait,
birthday
what'd you
to
say?
you.
Happy birthday to who?
Outlaw.
I said.
He said outlaw.
I said Shane.
You were so embarrassed to say Shane. Look at him. He's turning red.
People don't even call me that.
Gives a shit.
It's like, it's Preator or Outlaw.
Dude, it's weird when
I
somebody...
wasn't prepared.
It's so weird. Dude, Shane, you're the only person besides my mom that calls me Michael. Everybody else, it's either Mike or it's...
Dumbass.
Dumbass. Or Glover. It's Glover. Jacob's starting to get a little bit of that now with the junior high baseball team. He's starting to get a little bit of that.
All the last names.
All
is all you
last,
gotta
well,
use.
there's 3 Jacobs on the team.
Yeah.
Because they've got 40 kids on the team. There's 2 teams. They have a JV and a varsity. And so he's like, yeah. So he's like, everybody just calls me Glover now. And I was like, welcome to my world, buddy.
That's baseball. That's how it goes. It's the last name.
Sports. That's how it is, man.
Preator. That's
But
what's on the jersey.
what we did first here is we got a half a dozen eggs and we cracked those in some flour
See, we didn't make you a bologna cake.
and
like
we
you
had
made me.
yeast.
I was hoping you could bring that bologna ice cream.
Ah, dude.
Oh, that looked good, don't it? We should have had
Did
some
look
with
good
this.
until I read the description of it.
We should have had it with this and not told anybody.
Oh.
Take a bite of the ice cream with the cake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, have y'all tried that oatmeal cream pie ice cream? Oh, it's so good.
Really?
It's delicious.
I
And they
can't-
What about the damn?
they have a banana
pudding?
banana pudding
What was
ice
that?
cream. Yeah.
Glad I was here to save you.
I'm lactose
Well,
tolerable.
I couldn't think of the word pudding.
The ice cream, the Christmas tree cake ice cream, to me wasn't that great.
Somebody was telling my mom how to pronounce Preator last week.
It's Prater. Dude, if I can remember the amount of people over the years that I've heard, like, hey, you do that show with Prater, right? I'm like, yep, I sure do.
that's
it with
him.
Prater.
So
That's
funny
what we should instead of outlaw. That's
funny
what it should have
fact
been.
is
Prater.
we are also kin to Praters because doing the history and the research, we had a long family member from way back in the day. I think he was one of the original migrators.
How long was he?
long. He was
Like
this long.
7?
Long duck dong.
He was this long.
He was long in all the right places. I see what you're saying there.
I got to go find the book. I can't remember his damn name, but he was one of the
Long
Preators that migrated
Long
over
Dong Prater.
to the United States, I believe from England. But once they got over into Missouri, because that's where they all ended up. Bunch
You
of
know,
Mormons.
boat go to Missouri.
No, they
You can't come from England on a boat to
they was
Missouri.
on a damn donkey and carriage.
Oh, after they got off.
Wait,
Okay.
they took a donkey and carriage from England?
That's a swimming ass
Look,
donkey.
I gotta go read the book again.
Yeah, obviously, because
That's when you help Jack
It
off
may
the
not
well.
even be England, bro. It could have been Georgia.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
anyway,
ended
so
up
they rode a
end up
yacht
Missouri.
donkey over.
Yacht donkey.
Band name called it
Holy shit, that's awesome.
the Yacht Donkeys.
over to Missouri from England. All right, then what they do?
I'm going and
What they do after
Buying
that?
that.
Here, let
What
me
did they
get
do
some.
after- what they do
Glover,
after-
you want some of that?
I want some.
very
that.
ice. We're gonna need some.
We don't need
ice.
ice. We'll be drinking her hot.
But anyway,
What did
so
they do when they got to Missouri?
they got over to Missouri? It's the Mormon land, right? That's where we.
Isn't that
Okay.
That's Utah.
I'm not that tall.
No, it was his Uncle Long Dong.
Oh, dog.
Not tall Dong.
There's only 2 cups here.
Oh shit! I thought you had a cup. Give her hell.
I do got
Hey,
one.
I like
I'm
the-
not taking. I'm not shooting it. I'm not a shooter now.
Nah, no,
I'm a sipper.
I'm a sipper.
We
That some bitch got a big old throat on it.
it does.
Yes, she does.
Makes it nice.
We
Ain't got nothing on that shampoo bottle. Never mind. Never mind.
freaking
Oh,
is
yeah.
that enough?
That's good. Hell yeah, it's good. I just wanted to sip. I never tried it before.
We sure. We so they got over there, and
that
apparently
smells good.
because of
It
the,
is 114 for a reason.
the spelling,
So it is
the
114.
pronunciation, and all the above, they removed part of, like, some of them just went to whatever process it is and turned it into Prater.
Yeah.
So Prater and Preator, at some point in time, were all the same people. So we're damn near like a Smith.
Hey, there you go.
But hey, Timmy's watching.
Woo!
Man,
It smells. That Rodney likes it hot. I will tell you this. Rodney likes it hot.
Hey, 100 up.
WTF?
100 plus up, baby.
Damn, we didn't.
That's all I got.
Hey.
Y'all didn't give me balloons, but she did.
No, I tried to.
That's all right.
They said you weren't allowed to play with balloons.
I asked them for the girliest ones they had.
Aw.
Those don't look girly.
I know they didn't have any girly ones.
Copper, get out of
Your
here.
pecker off me, boy.
Thank you.
Copper, get out of here. You ain't getting nothing. Hey,
I
Kim,
got balloons.
you want a piece of pizza?
No, thank
You
you.
got here just in time for cake.
Did you bring my kid?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank God. Jake,
See,
You left the door open.
that confused me because
What's that
it
say?
says
this
Jacob.
is Jacob. So,
No, it's Glover. His name. We just went over
Glover. It
this.
says
His
Glover.
name's Glover.
So Jacob had a baseball game tonight, but
Look at the
Angela,
baseball one.
Angela had
Baseball- or
to
sports one.
leave early because Ben had band practice. Thank you, Kimmy.
What?
My punk ass brother.
Hey,
What happened in a hole?
yeah, this one I think was blown up 9 years ago. What, you been holding this in your
we
closet, you
should suck
cheap
the
ass?
helium out of it.
After we come saved your life with that
Come on,
what that
Kimmy.
thing over?
Actually, I can't stay because I gotta go to the grocery store.
Well, you just sat down, so
I gotta meal prep Frank.
you got a field fret Frank.
Meal prep for Frank.
Meal
Frank?
prep Frank. When he going out?
He's on diet.
Just keep twisting. It'll eventually get right. Trust us, we fight with him too.
I think I messed up.
Frank's on a diet. I need to be on a diet.
Yeah, he's.
I was just looking at myself in this gosh damn camera. It adds 10 pounds, but I got to go
Hello.
on a
I
diet.
don't know if I'm
He
on.
turned it on for you a minute ago.
I didn't know.
Glover turned you on just a second
My
ago.
brother said
Right,
happy
Glover turns me on all the
63rd
time.
birthday, Michael.
Happy 63rd. Oh, Michael Shane.
Shut up.
Yep, Michael
I forgot
Shea.
about that.
Hey, you know he's Michael Shea.
Can
Brenda-
you open your card?
Brenda said hi, Kim.
Do you know that?
Which Brenda?
Brenda Fox, Carrie.
Oh, hi,
Carrie,
Brenda.
Do
Carrie.
you know that Zachary texted me and told me happy birthday, and he told me he loved me.
Aww.
And then he said, "I hope you don't throw your back out doing something stupid
There
later."
you
on."
Oh, he can never
And I
just
was
leave
like,
it.
I
He
said,
knows.
He
Look,
can never just
here.
leave it as a sweet.
No,
Can't hear.
It has
here
to
this
be a
was
knucklehead.
this
I
is
can't hear.
this was perfect.
It's Shea, what's
Oh, it's the right there,
Splitter.
the black one.
this one?
So
Oh,
yeah,
now I
pull
can
it
hear
out.
you.
There you go.
Can you hear
Chicken
it?
hair.
No. Just hold it.
Hey,
right
here's
there.
a trick. I'll
Hold
teach
it
you a
right
trick.
there.
If
All
you
right,
take
leave it
them
on.
off,
Hold
good?
it.
You good?
Yeah, don't move it.
So-
if you take them off, you can hear us really.
I know, I hear y'all a lot better. I was thinking that.
We're
Here's-
so far away.
Here's left-handed Cheesy's text message to me. Happy 87th birthday, you old fart. Hope your birthday is awesome, bro. I love you. And I hope that you don't have too much fun and mess your back up or something. I was like laughing my ass off. I love you too, bro. I appreciate you, you crayon eater. I said, can't wait for you to learn how to tie your own shoes. He was like, maybe one of these days I'll figure it out. Tying shoes is hard stuff, though. Too many loops and crap. And I was like, He goes, and I can't help it with the crayon thing. It's a habit I get from my dad.
Did we talk about him tying his shoes when didn't he break his damn arm doing that?
No,
No,
he
he's
was
putting his
putting
pants
his
on.
pants on.
Close enough.
Now, granted, he was putting them on backwards, but that's a different story.
Yeah,
So
crisscross
I
will make
got
you
Frank's.
jump. Spicy.
I got Frank a.
Holy crap!
Look, that's so much want to melt through the
smells
cup
good.
I
already.
don't know.
Just smell it.
No.
It smells so
Look.
good.
I don't know.
That is sweet.
Oh, it's so good.
It has got a sweet.
What is it?
It's
Dude, you put
old granddad bourbon.
Put ice on it and let it
I
melt
really
down.
thought about getting you
Very
that,
good.
and then I thought I didn't know what kind to
Holy
get
hell.
you. So I.
You know, I will tell you, if you ever want to buy me bourbon, get me the kind that says bourbon.
that
And I'll be
works.
fine.
I mean, I don't want to
As
get you like
long
something
as,
cheap.
as long as it doesn't say rye,
the
rye
cheapest-
whiskey.
Okay.
Yep, no
But
rye whiskey.
Here's what I've learned: $40 and under, 90% of the time is a good bottle of bourbon.
Really?
100%.
This is the best bourbon. I've got,
God,
trying to
I'm
buy this by
trying
the
so
cases.
hard to find that,
but it's about $19 a bottle.
Yep.
Well,
and
that's
it's
not bad.
going for
But you can't
$100
find
a
it.
bottle.
You can't find it.
all day long.
I've got to
That's
the point, man. I
crazy.
like Maker's Mark, man. I like it's my sipper right now.
I
I,
just
Mark-
want, listen, I just want the bottle when you get done with it.
Oh,
So-
I got a bottle I meant to bring you.
so here's what I'm
forgot.
doing. Since you're talking about empty bottles, I'm collecting empty bottles. There used to be a bar top right there.
Okay.
Tim that lived here, last name was Johnson. He had like a
Okay.
Johnson inscription.
Was he,
in it.
Yeah.
was he related to Long Don?
Oh gosh.
No, different Prater.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, he cut that off and took it with him when he left. And
Well, yeah,
turned it in.
understandably why.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to frame up another bar,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take all these empty bourbon bottles and I'm going to break them and lay them all out in
Yeah.
there, and then put a lacquer finish on top of
I mean,
it.
if you need like a sign that says Preator's Bar, I know a guy.
Yeah.
Hey, it worked.
That's what we need to do. It doesn't. You could probably do it in wood.
Matter of fact,
We can
speaking
get
of
his brother
guys,
to do it
y'all
in
know,
metal
I gotta
if you
go see D2Z.
Oh, yeah, old Damien.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he did my he did a Bible cover for me, but I've got to get something for my doctor. Dr. Carley's retiring.
Nice.
Damien's awesome.
He's so super nice,
Good
and he
dude.
was very patient with me because I'm so not decisive.
Right? Oh, no.
No,
he's very
he's a good dude. He's
Hey,
good.
hey,
Oh, I gotta open my
We need to
car.
insult him and
Oh,
bring
yeah.
him back down. He's
That
got,
son
he's
bitch
getting
ain't
a
gonna
big
stop singing. I bet you.
It feels like a
It-
singing
no,
card.
it's not a singing
It's thick
card.
as a minnow dick.
I
I can see it. Glover, why didn't you bleep me out? Thank you. Good Lord.
You're slow on
He
that
is
beep-
not very good.
bleeping button.
He's not
Look.
very good at his.
From the guy that's got more sayings that nobody's ever heard, that's the first time I ever heard that
That's
one.
a good. We need that one.
You'll
on
say it a bunch now.
We need that one on
God
a
darn it,
t-shirt.
his card even come. She said you can take the card back if you want. Oh my God.
I don't even
I
need
suck.
to read
I
the
didn't
card.
even read the inside, and I picked it up.
don't
I was
matter.
like, I don't care
That
what it
don't
says
even
on
need
the
to say
inside.
It says "Happy Birthday, Grandma."
It is a weenie dog smelling the butt of a black, what is that?
Lab.
A lab.
I didn't even read it when I picked it up.
Have you ever made bourbon
Is
chicken?
this the one that we gave you? Are you giving it back?
No, y'all gave me a Nisi Aesthetics, and I haven't got to use it because I
Hey,
haven't. Yes.
speaking of, when
Look
you
at
get
that
old,
shirt.
you got to get some wellness, right?
Listen,
y'all
I
go
love
holler
her.
at Hey, she's amazing.
That's what y'all got me, and I haven't got a chance to use it, but it is in my purse as soon as I
you
get
know
a moment.
she's at her house now,
Yes,
right?
and I've seen pictures of it. I want to go see it.
They're amazing. Her and her husband Frankie are
I wanna-
just hands down great people.
I want to do the infrared or red light, whatever
Yep.
thing.
Red light district. Me too.
So we go down
Y'all
there.
talking about something different?
We're going to
Are
Amsterdam.
you talking about the
Completely
spa?
different.
You talking about the spa?
Hey,
No,
Amsterdam, you got
or
to check
the-
for
the
Packers.
thing that
The
the
face.
thing that's you go in the red light and it's the
So that's the spa.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
spa, yes.
that's the sauna.
the sauna is what I was
yeah,
trying to say.
I
So,
can't do no sauna.
It's really crazy. No, you can.
No,
it's
I
a
can't.
dry
Yeah.
I
sauna.
sweat, and my underwear right now are like a lake.
Listen,
Way more information than we needed to know.
damn
Damn,
flood
that,
zone on
that
Google.
damn
Oh my
bourbon
gosh.
kicked in quick.
I'm
Oh,
probably-
this is rookie shit. Give me the bottle.
By the
We,
way,
uh,
dude, by the way, dude, I'm not lying to you, dude. The smell is amazing.
It tastes great.
I'm gonna tell you what.
No, at no point in time ever in this group did I ever think I'd ever hear any of you utter the smell is amazing.
This is.
Dude, I wish my whole house smelled.
But it is
Seriously,
really
don't-
sweet.
Don't drink it. Just smell it.
But it is damn good too.
Oh, you know
It's
that
very
would-
good.
that would
I'm telling
make
you,
a
put some
really
ice
good-
in it and let it melt
Yeah,
down
like a
just a
cologne?
hair.
No, that make
Dude,
a really
you're
good
in.
glaze.
Oh,
And it's cheap enough that
Oh,
you
on a
can
pork
put
tenderloin?
you can put 5 or
Yeah.
6
Brown
bottles
sugar
on the
bourbon?
shelf. and be fine.
Yes. Have you ever made
So-
bourbon chicken? I have not.
Probably Sullivan's on
You make
Rodney Parham. Sullivan's Liquor, they probably have it for $19.99 right now. They
You
always
get that.
do.
You mix that with a good brown sugar on a glaze, like a porcelain.
Maybe a little bit of maple syrup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they like Hennessy.
You know what's like? I am extremely grateful for this gift. But you know what sucks about these? Is now I have to make a decision.
But look at the very bottom one.
I know I
We'll
saw
help
that.
you make decisions.
That's
since
why
we're-
I got it.
I immediately was like, damn, I'm going to go to Bonefish.
Yeah.
Hey, what are the options?
And then I glanced down and I was like, shit, Topgolf.
Oh.
And then I was like, now there's Outback. Cold Stone.
Oh, I'm
Dude,
going
I'm
for
telling you,
Topgolf.
Outback is solid still to this day. We
It
went
is.
just a couple weeks ago.
Hey, the
It's
Bloomin'
still solid.
Onion.
I forget about
Still
Outback.
solid.
It's kind of tucked
And they-
in there.
they
by
always-
itself.
Outback.
Yes, it's Outback. Yeah.
They have a steak and lobster tail combo, dude. You can't beat it. It's like a sore Peter.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, speaking of
You
sore
got to
Peters,
start beeping him better.
not sore Peters, but anyways, did you see that this last week? So the last was it 8 years? Olive Garden had been the #1 restaurant in America,
Which is a crock of shit.
Horse shit.
I'm just saying it had been voted the #1 family
Okay,
restaurant
I'll give
in
you that.
America. It has now been replaced, casual dining, by Texas
I've
Roadhouse.
seen that. Texas
Oh,
Roadhouse.
did you know? I didn't know this until I wish my brother would have never told me. Do you know that like for like $2 or $3 you can go to Texas Roadhouse and buy the loaf of bread and a thing of butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's just
So-
you buy a loaf of bread and it
Don't
comes with a thing of
do
butter.
they got the black loaf? Is that
No,
their-
no,
No, I'm thinking
They got the
Lone-
honey. They got
Lone
the
Star.
honey
That's
butter
what I'm
roll.
thinking
The
of.
honey bunny roll.
Lone Star's what I'm thinking of. You can go and you can buy the brown loaf and they'll throw it like a thing of
The
honey
brown
butter
loaf's
like
pretty
for $2
legit.
bucks
Have you,
or
have you
something like
seen the
that.
TikTok videos where the guy is basically going to these restaurants and trying to get food to feed his family for as cheap as possible?
Yeah.
and he's
And
successful.
so, like, he went to Texas Roadhouse, and they just got like 2 baskets of rolls, and then I think he ordered the chicken tenders or something,
And made sandwiches.
And they made sandwiches for
Yes.
the whole family. Fed the whole family for like $24.
Oh my gosh.
It was amazing.
I'm doing that.
you got to have the waitress has got to have a lot of patience.
Oh yeah.
Because you're talking
we need
about,
some
hey,
more-
I need
we
some more rolls.
need some more
Like, come
rolls.
on, bro, you ain't ordered nothing.
I did. Chicken fingers.
Yeah, 8 piece for the whole family.
Hey, we went to Red Pier Seafood in Hot Springs while we were there this weekend.
That's pretty legit.
That was legit.
Yeah, I've been there once.
Dude,
been
listen,
years and years.
$39. It was the special for the day. It was $39. It came with a lobster tail,
Boom.
a thing of
Crab legs.
crab legs,
Thing.
and a half pound of
I
shrimp,
knew what that meant.
half pound of shrimp with taters and corn.
Hey.
$39.
Damn.
Y'all ever watch Deadliest Catch?
Oh, show
Like
no.
Used
every
to watch
time
it
they
all the
pull
time.
one of those Alaskan king crabs, I'm like,
I-
just give me one,
One of
and a
them.
pot of water and some butter.
One of
Just
them.
one.
Do you have a pot big enough?
I would
Make
find
one.
one.
You make one with that.
That's when
you
you have
good.
those big.
I'll
well,
boil
that is
water
like
in a
my-
bathtub.
That is
That's where
my
you gotta have
seafood
one of the
goal
big-
is to get one of them stupid crabs.
That's where you got to get one of them big Louisiana pots that they
Oh, yeah.
cook for like what a couple hundred people. You ever watch those
Oh,
videos?
yeah,
They
yeah.
make the gumbo for everybody. Oh,
That's awesome.
I have a
dude.
pot. I think I could cram it in there.
yeah.
Man, that is so good.
This is delicious, man. I don't know that I could drink much more of this, but it's delicious.
Speaking of seafood, Frank
you're
and
not
I
wrong.
are on we're both on weight loss journeys, I guess you'd say.
Hey, I need to
wrong.
join you.
I've lost 63 pounds since I started my Zepbound shot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And Frank just started. He lost 12 pounds.
Hey,
So
way to go,
far.
Frank.
Go, Frank.
But so I'm like,
Hi,
I do
Mary.
not like to cook. I'm not a cook.
Neither's Glover, and he went to school for it.
I'm a
So
culinarian.
we started getting that. I used to get the Home Chef meals at Kroger. They're like the one serving. You just pop them in the microwave or whatever. For when Frank and Zach aren't home, I don't want to have to cook something,
Yeah.
but I want something good. Well, they have a subscription service, and so we tried it out, and this was our first weekend. And so far I've made
I seen a plate you posted the other day.
walnut butter, pecan,
There was some
walnut
shit on
butter,
top of it I'd have had to take off.
yellowtail, and mashed cauliflower. It was delicious, actually.
Hey,
And then,
mashed
like,
cauliflower,
tonight
that
I
shit
did-
that tastes like potatoes.
It does if you do
it really
if you
did.
do
Well,
it
this was
It
done
does.
right.
Yep.
And so tonight it was pan-seared
Oh, you
honey chili lime salmon
nice.
Good Lord, that's too
and
much.
garlicky green beans, and it was so good. I felt like I was like a chef.
I don't
was
eat
so-
salmon though because it's disgusting.
It is
Do
the
you-
easiest
dude.
thing ever.
Do you have an air fryer?
Yes.
You're all
Okay.
wrapped up.
So have you tried the honey glazed salmon air fryer recipes?
No.
You cut your salmon in like
Yeah.
cubes, and then you dip them in all the honey and I think it's honey and teriyaki or something else, and then you season them up, put them in the air fryer, and they come out. The outside's crispy, the insides are. It's perfect. They're amazing.
Well, the meal prep plans things are for if you want to like not have to think about it. Like they literally
amazing.
said everything was
you
wonderful.
like not thinking.
So we used to do
All the
HelloFresh.
Yeah, it's kind of very similar.
And HelloFresh was
Get the hell out of here, Mom.
Wasn't there
Daddy
a
ass.
local company that was doing meals or something like that?
There still is a couple around
Okay.
the Little Rock area.
But yeah, we do salmon a lot. Not a lot. We do it often.
Speaking of
but
weight loss, cut that damn cake.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll just take salmon and put it in a
Should I
four
cut
pack.
the cake
And
first,
just
or we
put
do
butter
it
and
first?
seasoning and whatnot
what
on it,
first?
throw it in the oven until it's done. But
How big a sliver you want?
Well,
I
the
just
one thing
want
I like
some.
about this, because like when I come
Just a little
home
bit.
and I've been at work, I don't want to have to go prep everything, and like everything is pretty much
Yeah.
pre-measured, prepped, and
Which
everything.
frozen, dude.
Here's the thing: is I don't mind cooking. I enjoy cooking. I love cooking. I hate cleaning up after.
I don't like either.
I cooked. I did meal prep for the week, and I cooked. I did steak bites, teriyaki steak bites, teriyaki
spit it out. Damn.
on the Blackstone
Well,
yesterday, and then I did.
Rodney-
Rodney's
eighth of a
struggling with
shot.
a cake is throwing us off
I know.
over here.
And then I did teriyaki
It's
rice to go with
froze.
it, and garlic parmesan green beans.
Oh, that's
and I made 4 days worth of meals out of it. So that's what I had for lunch today.
Well, I'm fixing to go by the grocery store. I've got to get out of here. I've got to go meal prep for Frank. He's having a bento box.
Hell yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's exciting. I got pictures of my balloons.
Did you hear us sing Happy Birthday?
no, I was at
We did-
cooking, and then I was at the ballpark.
We did a speed Happy Birthday.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was
You want
super
to
fast.
do it again, Ron?
I'm busy, sir.
Okay.
This gnat's
Yeah,
about to
that's-
get effed up over here.
Jack
Kim,
up.
I would offer you some, but you're on your
Oh,
diet.
buddy.
You can
I-
smell it if you
I'll
want
start
to.
You
mine.
want to take it and just put it in front of your face?
I'll start mine tomorrow. How
I
about that?
actually, no.
Hey, take it home, put it in a glass jar, and just set it on
mean-
the counter.
Boy, it
Zach might eat
barely
it,
saved
but-
it.
Please give me the one that did that.
Okay.
Shut up.
I'll take it.
You're
I'll
getting-
take it. I
There's
don't give-
2 plates there. I'm all jacked up.
Where is the ladies when y'all need them?
We don't need no ladies.
Yeah.
We made this damn thing ourselves.
we did.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's,
And then froze it.
It is froze. It feels
It is.
froze.
It is cold.
I like cold cake.
I got to figure out what we're going to go eat.
Tonight.
Oh yeah.
I'm just telling you, I'm just telling you for like an hour, you can get a bay for an hour and
Right,
Top
just
Golf
go
for
to
$40.
top golf and hang down and
Hey, let's go.
I am
Hey, do
trying-
we have to invite the families? Or can
I
we
am
just,
trying to talk Frank into letting me get that season pass at Top Golf. It's
not
like
worth it.
$100.
so
Wait, there's
I'm
a season
actually
pass?
trying to get our
Yeah, it's
company
not
to buy
every
the.
We did it, and I can tell you right now, if you don't use it multiple times a week, it's not worth it. We
Oh,
didn't do
really?
it again.
Really?
Plus, they kind of lead you astray when you're getting it because we were told one thing, and then we tried to do it, and they wouldn't do it, and then it was like, well,
Oh
we
no,
never
I'd
told y'all
be
that.
reading them the damn.
Yeah, it was an ordeal, but it cost us for 6 months $2,500.
Oh, no.
6 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and we didn't get
Hey, can I have
to
a
take
fork or a
advantage of
spoon?
it.
Or
Just eat it just like a damn
Fine.
hamburger.
whatever.
I will say that it was the best birthday party I've ever had, and I would do it again in
That
a
was
heartbeat.
fun.
It wasn't,
was a good-
It
now-
wasn't exactly cheap, but it was a blast.
That's what I was
and
about
well
to say.
worth
Trying
the
not to
money.
touch everybody's
It
end of their
It
forks
don't, it
here.
don't matter. You,
Wait, you had a birthday party at Top Golf?
Yeah, you weren't there.
Oh shit!
You were invited, ass.
You were invited.
I know.
You just didn't come.
I was doing wrestling stuff that
Yeah,
day.
whatever.
Hey, Papa Bricky said, happy birthday to a fine young man. Old Papa loves you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Chase
Love you
is
too.
in the house,
I don't
Papa.
see-
It's not my birthday,
I
Papa.
don't see any comments.
Hello to Kim. Papa loves you.
Hi,
he said.
Papa. Love you too.
Hang
go
on, it's
back
not
in
my
there.
birthday.
Oh, there they are. Good Lord.
You was behind.
Happy
Hey, won't you-
birthday.
Why don't you get that bottle up here and let me see what it's about?
All right. I love you guys. Happy birthday.
Hey, thank
We'll
you
go to
very
our
much.
store.
We love you long time. I love you longer.
Hey, how did my kid do tonight?
We don't know. Hell, he wasn't even
I
there.
don't know because I didn't go the whole game. I do know he got hit by a pitch, but he kind of joked
He
it off.
probably cried
Huh.
like a little baby.
They won 11-2.
Nice.
Fun in TV is or
I
fun
would
in
like to
Arkansas.
say,
is
let
watching.
me have a discussion about you about your neighbor over here,
Hold on. Time out. Time out.
Is it-
Whoa. Wait.
You can't talk
Which
about-
one?
Clay.
This
Okay,
one.
go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, I know the rules.
Was it the umpire?
Yes, listen, Clay's strike zone, and I hope he's listening because I've had many discussions about this.
He
but
don't have
Clay's-
Facebook.
Well, good because Clay's strike zone and I have difference of opinion.
Well,
You know
is
he's
it
new.
his strike zone though? Like
So I
his
asked
height
him, I
strike
said,
zone.
I don't
Well, he
know.
can only see from the waist.
That's true. The catcher needs to kneel down a little bit. I can't see over you, boy.
Clay, what is your definition of a strike? He said, if I tell my kids, if I would
I
tell
knew
my
it,
kids to
Papa.
swing at it, I call it a strike.
Papa, we miss you. You have to come sit in the show maybe one time. I just
Yeah,
invited
he's
Papa.
new at that.
I give him so much crap.
I asked him. I said, "How do you
Stephen
have?"
Whitmore.
I asked him. I said, "How do you have time to come out here and ump?" He said, "I don't."
I don't know.
He don't work, so what's
Clay's
the matter?
about them kids, man.
He is. That
He's-
is one
he's
thing about
putting
that
in-
dude.
I
He's
give
about
him
them
crap,
kids.
but I mean that really does take a lot to come out and do that because you do get some people.
I want to see him and
that-
Shane have to do an umpire game together. That would be amazing.
Oh, is Shane a coach and then Clay an umpire? Because that would be like fireworks.
Let's go. When is the next time your boy play over here?
Tomorrow. They play tomorrow.
You got practice, dude.
I got
Tomorrow
Oh,
at
yeah.
6 again? Tomorrow at 6.
I got practice. I'd straight up go over and coach
Oh
a
my
game.
God, that would be hilarious.
Oh my God! Could you imagine us getting into it? I would have to give him a step stool so we could be face to
Exactly.
face.
Why don't you say it to my face? I can't.
I love my neighbor.
I'm trying. I'm talking your belly button right
I give him. This is terrible. I'm mad. I'm not that bad because my mother's there and I don't want to get thrown out of the ballpark.
That would be an honor. Hey, you're always welcome, sir.
Hey, I asked him last time. I said, "Why didn't they give us a full size umpire?" And he said, "Because it was half off."
Hey, Steve, you can bring something from the pawn shop to donate to the show, and we can promote your pawn shop.
There you go.
It's like food truck tasting, but different.
now. Hey, yeah, bring us something to eat from the pawn shop.
No. You come in here with a.
Hey,
There's a can of sardines I have.
unless he gets honey to cook.
Oh
That's
no,
true.
no, that's always.
Yeah,
welcome.
that's different.
I'm just saying.
That's always. Welcome.
Yeah, Papa, let's make it happen sometime, man. You come in here and we'll let you. Hey, bring your harmonica. We'll sing something.
Absolutely.
Dude.
We don't know no harmonica songs, do we?
I'll send Zach with a guitar.
Can he play Jamie Johnson?
No, stop. We're not going there right now.
Yeah,
I
we're-
can't
we're-
even listen to that
I
damn
know.
song right now.
That's true.
One of my favorite songs ever. And I can't listen to it no more.
Yeah, Zach was. He was actually. He found it. He saw it on Facebook before I got a chance to call him.
Yeah. I'm weak. My cake.
Shane called me and
Cake's
told
pretty
me
darn
I was
legit.
on my way to the office to go have a meeting about it, and I found out from Shane on the way there, and I was like, "Damn,
I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to a meeting at work.
emergency meeting."
I said, do you know what the meeting's about? He was like, well, it might be about Rhett, but I'm not sure. And I
Because
said,
he was a no call, no show that
and
day.
then I said,
Oh gosh.
I said, have you talked to Rhett today? And he was like, no, actually I haven't. And I was like, me being me and not trying to be the first words that were coming out of my mouth, I said, well, you're not going to. I didn't say that, but that's what I was
Yeah.
not trying. And it was like, yeah, Rhett's gone, brother. And he was like, huh? And I was like, they found him this morning, yada, yada, yada. And it was
Yeah.
like,
I think that was good that you told him because I think it would have blindsided him during
Yeah, it
the
would've.
meeting. That would have been bad.
oh, hey, Paw, look, sure enough, we definitely got to talk because, yeah, I need to shoot you a message because, yeah, I just need to shoot you a message. So,
There you go. You're
awesome
going to get
job.
a message.
He works at Sheridan School District now.
Awesome.
Papa does?
Yep.
What's Papa do at the Sheridan School District?
We don't know. He just said that.
And I can play some blues if Zach comes.
I'll send
How long
Zach.
is Zach? How long is Zach on break?
We'll talk about that later.
Ah, that sucks.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not. No, they love him. And
It's not no
He's taking a little bit of a.
Breather.
sabbatical.
It's a lot.
It's all good. I mean, they just ripped him out of just took him out of the wound, started running.
I mean, he loves it. He don't get me wrong. He loves
Hey,
it.
Marsha.
And
But he can't be. He
he's
can't be
just-
away from his mama.
He's
That's
had
what it
some
is.
anxiety.
Right. It's all good.
It's a lot for somebody to. It's a lot to live in a tour bus on top of people and
absolutely.
not have
Oh.
any personal space.
Do you know
And
what he
then-
told me?
Not to mention he doesn't fit in his bunk. So
They don't have a bathroom.
no,
They do not have a working bathroom on the tour bus.
they've no. Yeah,
What are you hanging out the window?
they stop.
Cup.
Oh, they have a community cup.
Bucket. 5-gallon bucket. Dump it at the next station.
I'm telling you right now, give me all your milk jugs. I'm taking them on tour with
What
me.
up, Marsha?
But he's taking a little bit of a breather. So, but he'll be home for.
Well,
Needed.
tell him to come in here and
Well-
play some tunes for
will.
us.
Let's put it on paper. Paw and Cheesy.
Come on in. Bring the harmonica. Bring the upside down guitar. Let's have
Maybe
some fun.
bring the cajon in here and let Chase
Hey,
play.
there you go.
I think
They
that'd
need a
be
bass
great.
player. I'll bring a bass player.
Let's just have a freaking band.
Glowing Deuce. Never mind.
I can play the spoons. Where the
He can
spoons
play
at?
the TV volume.
There you go. But boys, it's 8:30. I think that's about as good a place as any.
As good as the birthday's gonna get, boys. The cake's
Hey,
pretty
look,
legit.
Before we go, from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of you, I truly love y'all. I truly appreciate y'all. From a kid that came from the trailer hood, running the streets with a bunch of thugs, being stupid, to sitting here at this table
With a bunch of thugs.
with a bunch of thugs, still being stupid.
thugs
Sitting
and
here
hugs,
with a
that's
bunch
my
of
motto.
stupid.
Just know that if I die tomorrow, I'm a happy guy.
Well, don't do
So,
that. We need
No,
you.
I mean, anyway, just know if I don't wake up in the morning, I need everybody to hear this. You can play it at my funeral. I am a blessed man. I am a happy man, and I wouldn't want it any other
I
way.
think our little dysfunctional family's pretty awesome.
Hey, I don't
damn
want a
straight.
functional family.
Good
That's
time.
bullshit.
we chose this family and we're happy.
So help me God.
It's true.
So
I'm a firm believer. Family's not who you're born with; it's who you
yep.
choose.
Love y'all, and
There
I'm
it is.
extremely grateful for everybody. So,
Happy 59th
hey,
birthday
fellas,
to
happy
Outlaw.
birthday.
Everybody raise a glass.
Hey,
Yeah,
raise a
I don't
glass.
mind. I dumped my glass over.
Dude, that shit's good.
It ate the bottom of the cup out. Look,
It did.
that's because
like-
it's potent, baby.
It's woo. I'm still
at that
sipping.
cup.
I'm still sipping.
It's legit
Make you
melted.
Make you be born naked. I'll tell you.
My cup's melted.
So is Glover's on one
That's-
side.
it's-
Hey,
Dude,
that's
this
good
shit's-
time,
this
baby.
shit's strong.
That's when you know it's good.
All right.
But yeah, thank y'all. Hey, everybody, don't forget about
JG, thank you, brother. Love you. Papa, I'll holler at you, sir.
don't forget about the family with the fire. That
Yeah, the Fawn family.
Fawn family.
Keep the Rat family, the Fisher family in your thoughts and prayers as visitation is tomorrow evening.
next
The
couple
funeral-
days gonna be really tough for sure.
Funeral services are Wednesday, and we are taking gift cards and donations for the Fawn family for that
They
massive,
did,
horrific fire.
Alicia did post some needs, like clothing
I've
needs.
seen that.
There you go.
Yep.
They got a food train.
We'll share it.
We'll repost it.
So her and Mary were messaging back and forth, and she said,
Do not let Mary cook or anything.
no, we got that straightened out.
Right, okay.
That's dangerous. They'll burn down another house.
Is it time for? Shut up. They did message me.
Hey,
the other day. I got
yeah.
email.
He's fixing to get that in the mail.
But her and Alicia was talking a little bit, and this is her words. She said one of the hardest things about this entire situation was allowing people to help them.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well,
Like, and it was hard. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, they lost everything. So just know that. And they're asking for help right now, so that's
Yeah.
got to tell you a little bit of something. And they're selling property and
They need it, man. Everybody needs a little help every
hard
now and again.
times.
Let's
but
go.
Anyway, remember
Come
we're
together.
here.
Let's do it.
We're here if you need us. If you need to bend our ear, if you need somebody to talk to, if you want to cuss at somebody, whatever it is, just reach out. We're here for you.
Yep. And
Got
if
it.
And if you guys get a chance, do us a favor. Hop on over there to the YouTube page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are like 10 away from 600.
Let's
views.
go.
Hey, guess what?
We are super close.
It's still my birthday.
It is still your birthday. Happy
is that.
59th birthday, Outlaw.
Shut the.
Let's go.
Bye,
Happy
Signal.
birthday. See you next week.
Yeah. That's after dark. You already know. Moms in the morning suck.
Dads after dark, grilling in the park, making back ribs on the grill. Me and my wife, Netflix and chill. Sweet tea, roller cooler, lawnmowers, blah blah blah. Moms in the morning, they talking, it's kinda boring. Bourbon, Velcro, New Balances, tatted on my nose. Mickey G, funny packs, that's on me. Blue jean shorts, yeah, that kinda short. Dads after dark, dads after dark, dads after dark, dads after dark, dads after dark.